All right. How about now? I wonder if it's my camera being stupid. Can you guys hear me now? Mary had a little lamb. Sarah sells seashells on the seashore. What is happening? Why?
Oh, there you go. Oh. There you are.
What? You can hear me now? You guys hear me now? Okay. Apparently something's going on. You got this. I think I do. All right, let me try to plug this in because I sound better on that. Okay, how about now? Hello, Snooks. Yes, yes. Okay, everybody's saying they can hear me. God damn, that's loud. Freaking dirt bike or something, a Grom going by with no muffler on it. Mr. Bill, stop it. I'm not awake enough for your shenanigans yet. All right, let me see who's in here. Chris Jarvis, welcome. KEH68, have no idea how to pronounce that, but hello. Hi, Snooks. Robbie. Oh, Robbie Robin is in here. All right, cool, cool. Moondog, you've been in here since the beginning. Okay, awesome. Tin Man, hello. Hello to everybody. Yeah, so what I was trying to say is, y'all know I got wacky hours, and I literally just woke up 10 minutes ago to this. Again, I wake up in the middle of the afternoon to find out that some whack job is trying to take out our president. Yeah, you can be nice and still have shenanigans, Bill. They are not mutually exclusive, sir. You can be you can do nice shenanigans. That's a thing. Nice shenanigans. Who's drunk? I wish I was drunk. No, I'm just half asleep still. I'm not drunk. Trust me on this. It's been an awful long time since I've had anything to drink. And that was one night, and it was an awful long time before that. I'm not like a AA person or some kind of recovered alcoholic type deal or anything like that. I just don't drink anymore. Very, very rarely. I think Bill might be drunk. Maybe that's what you're saying. Is that what you're saying, Moondog? Is Bill drunk? Because I'll believe that. Shooter has been unalive. And bystanders. It's a I thought it was another. I thought it was an officer that's in the hospital. I'm just catching up on this. I was answering to roll call. Yeah, I'm really. This is ridiculous. And I got to say, for the record, that all these idiot people on the left, like Pam, for instance, and people of her ilk, that talk about this all the time. They talk about the violence. They talk about, oh, something has to be done. There's been this big wave over the last week or so about them saying the right is calling for a final solution. I don't even know where that came from, but it was probably a meme. It was probably a statement out of a conversation taken out of context or something. I don't think a conversation service was hit. Well, that's good, but somebody was hit, so that's not good. Mountain Dew drunkenness is a real. You know what? I could use that right now, Bill. I could really go for some Mountain Dew right now, to be honest. But I don't think I have any. What? You can't drive. Don't say you can go anywhere. We have a stick, so you can't drive it. You gonna ride your broom?
Yes.
If you could drive, I would send you in a heartbeat because I'm gonna need smokes too. But No. I'll go as soon as the live's over, babe. Not a big deal.
Okay.
Share a lot of shots. Yeah, this is like 20 to 30 shots. But they're not saying who the shots came from. They say the dude got off 3 shots and SF got off about 30. No, Mountain Dew's awesome. Yeah, I haven't even heard it. I saw a little clip about a newscaster lady that was on, but it was so staticky and garbled that I couldn't hear very much. Just like the first one at the White House press conference thing, and the first ones they put out, they're like, "Listen to the gunshots." I don't hear any gunshots, but apparently it's the same. I haven't heard a clear clip of that yet. But like I said, I just woke up and I'm gonna sit down here at my computer and try to find out all I can anyway. So I said, hell with it, I'll turn on the camera because none of our local people were doing it. There's a couple of big Restreamer channels out there that are covering it, but nobody local's covering it. So I thought maybe I could monopolize the audience for a moment. I don't even know what time it is. Oh, it's 5 o'clock. Oh wow. Did you hear from Paul today? Okay. Because we were supposed to deal with that. And I even got up early and I never heard anything. So the shooter and a bystander were shot. So the shooter is no longer with us, I'm guessing. Here we go again. Yes. Okay, good. Because I really want to know what you're talking about here. JD was hauling ass to the White House this morning, and now this. So, Moondog, where and how do you know that JD was hauling ass? What are you referring to when you say he was hauling ass to the White House? Is this on another? Did you see this on a news article somewhere? Or, I mean, they kind of haul ass everywhere they go. So, to me, that wouldn't be very newsworthy. So, I'm wondering what you're referring to. With us, this might have been happening all day.
Oh, is he in DC?
Is who in DC? I don't know. I doubt it. That's what I'm asking. I'm trying to get some context here to figure out what he's saying. Easy Evil, how are you? Yeah, Moondog, if you could elaborate, that would be great because it sounds like you've got a key to a puzzle here, a piece to the puzzle. Hey, honey, can you bring me a bottle of water on your way back in? That'd be superb. Thank you. Before any of this, it was posted several times him going down the freeway with the motorcade hauling ass. Yeah, but the thing is, and I'm not arguing with you, I'm just telling you where my thought process is going. Don't they always haul ass? I mean, that's what the motorcade does, right? But obviously, it was enough for them to talk about it, I guess, is what you're saying. So it must have been rather strange for some reason or another. I wish I knew more about this, but I didn't want to. Oh, I can't reach. Ugh, thank you. Thank you, James. Trump called a meeting. Yurt has been unalive. Okay, so here's my thing. How long until we get a bunch of crazy information out here? Because obviously, if they unalived him, then they know who he is. It wouldn't be hard to identify. Just got here. What happened? Well, apparently somebody unloaded a weapon near the White House. Now, the thing is, I don't know. I've seen the motorcade before. This is more like General Patton's less. Oh, okay. Moondog, my wife asked a good question. Are you from DC or were you from DC or whatever? Do you have like intimate experience in DC itself? Because I've been there. They tried to get his daughter today. Are you talking about the Ivanka thing? I still am. I heard about that last night, I think it was, when I was doing a live stream, and I never got a chance to look into it. Let's see. I mean, I got like a couple dozen people in here. Oh, I forgot what I was going to say now. Lost my train of thought. The reassuring thing to me is, so even if you're not from DC, I'm still trying to figure out if Moondog's from DC. Um, put a one in the chat if you've actually been to the White House in person, like stood outside the gates of the White House. If you've actually been in the Capitol, they foiled his assassination. Yes, yes. I guess they were arrested overseas. I can't remember. I can't recall where, but they arrested overseas, Turkey or something like that, maybe. Yeah, put a one in the chat or say something if you've been if you've actually been to the White House in, because I personally, even though I'm out here on the West Coast, but I've actually stood where this camera is pointed at right now. I've completely walked all the way around the White House. It was a long time ago, but I still have a working knowledge of what we're looking at here. And this is not the side they normally come from when people do stuff like this. This is, if I'm looking at it correctly, this is the okay, so you guys know the actual Capitol grounds, as they call them, where the Washington Monument is and all of that stuff, and the reflecting pool, the Lincoln Memorial, that whole strip there, that's the Capitol Mall. And one side of the White House faces that, and then the other side of the White House faces the city with the oh god, I want to say octagon, but that's not the right word. The oh, what is it called? It starts with an O, and it's like a big thing. It's where Trump did his speech that they claim told everybody to go storm the Capitol, which but this is that side. This is Pennsylvania Avenue, I think. And I'm going to bring up a map here on my phone so that I'm not, like I said, I'm tired, so I hope I'm not talking out the side of my neck here, but I'm going to bring up a map just to see. Because I saw an article that said 17th in Pennsylvania, I thought. Yeah, just so you know, I've got 15 notifications on my phone about Will. You guys wonder why I talk about him so much. Oh, he's an annoying little troll. Too early. Goodness, man. 6 mornings a week. I keep up on the news. I bet you do, Snooks. I really do. You probably know more than just about any of us because you hear and see it constantly. Okay. So let me double check my math here, and then we're gonna talk about this. Okay, the ellipse is what I'm trying to say. So no, the ellipse actually faces. Yes, I got it backwards because I'm tired. North side near gate 17. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, let me see if I can bring up a map on the thing. Oh wait. Let me see what these people are saying. How about let's turn the sound on in this and let's see what bystanders or whoever these people.
ROBYN. Last name.
Why do I have no sound in this now? Come on.
Awesome.
Robin, and first name and last name and spell it.
Oh, I know why, because it's in the headphones and I can't hear it. I am stuck on stupid right now, guys.
Kind of bumped into a crime scene.
Okay, you guys can hear that.
What are your thoughts as you learn what happened? What we learned is that someone started firing shots towards Secret Service officers. They fired back.
Okay, you guys listen to this for a minute, and I'm going to look up a map.
The civilian passed away.
The alleged suspect.
A suspect passed away.
Wow. And a bystander allegedly was shot as well.
I see. Okay.
Hearing that as you're walking past, visiting, happened near the White House.
it's scary. I mean, we live in scary times. It seems like there's violence all the time, especially recently. So it's, it's sad to hear that, people just can't be united, and it's just violence all the time and hate.
You mentioned violence all the time. I mean, this is a few weeks after the White House correspondent shooting,
Right.
and then just a few months after the 2 National Guard members were shot just a few blocks away. Multiple shootings in this area near the White House.
God,
what are your thoughts in hearing and knowing that this is happening?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with Robin. Very scary to see this happening, especially when people are actually getting hurt. It's hard to say if it's just a random person or if it's somebody affiliated with a group. We certainly wouldn't want to see more people get hurt. It's good that we have security here that's securing the scene.
It's K Street.
It helps me feel more safe, but it's still, I don't know what else we can do. I'm not sure if it's what's causing all this violence to happen more and more.
GF.
This is already a heavily patrolled area, federal and local, because it's near the White House. And yet a shooting of this magnitude happened. We heard nearly 20 to 30 shots in video of this shooting in an area that has law enforcement all the time.
14th, which one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's,
Pennsylvania.
it's the thing
There it
is,
is,
you can
right
have
there.
lots of security, which is great, and it's helpful, very helpful. It's always somebody's going to find a way to get around it or do what they want anyway, and it's like we're only human, and that's the thing, even as secure as you can be, something could still happen, unfortunately.
I know you guys are here for a visit and bumped into a crime scene. How do you feel about your rest of the time here in D.C.?
Well, I mean, yeah, we just came down today. We came down from Boston, and unfortunately, you could see I'm wearing my volunteer jacket from Boston. I was there when the marathon bombing happened, so I feel like it's sad to think we haven't come very far. We haven't really improved since then. I would hope that we would have figured out a way to control guns a little bit better, or at least help
Scares me.
help prevent something like this from happening. But it's I mean, I don't know if there's terrorists, there's
Hey, Paul Tissue. Did I say hey to Snooks? Hi, Snooks. Okay, let me see if I can share another.
No, it's good that there's cameras. I know there was
I don't know if I can share 2 windows or not. I don't think it's going to let me.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy, all the technology we have.
I don't think I can share 2
I'm
windows
sorry that you
here.
experienced the marathon bombing
Plus,
in Boston.
let's try it.
That was a huge historical tragedy that happened. And there's been multiple incidents
Okay,
like
well,
that
this works.
happen. Hearing how many shots went off here in the White House, another tragedy that happened. You've experienced a few in a short amount of time. What is the reality of that like for you?
Yeah,
Okay, these are just people saying, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I don't want to hear these people. Let's turn these people down. We'll turn those people down. They're just, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And that's annoying me. Okay, so 17th, I'm going to be on another thing here, so I can't look at you guys at the same time. Here's Pennsylvania Avenue, if you guys can see my cursor. See me over here playing around. So I'm going to assume, even though it changes to E Street, because I heard 17th, which is on the other side, and they call it E Street over here. But I'm going to assume that they just consider this a continuation of Pennsylvania Avenue when they say this, because 17th is on the E Street side. But there's gates. Everywhere you see the green turn into white here, this is all the White House ground. So it would be by the ellipse. This is where Trump did his speech just before the January 6th stuff. Hopefully, let me look at my chat. You guys can see my cursor. Can you guys see what I'm pointing at on the stream there? I'm a map person, so are you looking at mine on there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Hopefully you guys can you tell me, can you see my cursor, honey? I know it's a little slow. You can see my cursor?
Every once in a while, yeah.
Okay. All right. So here's Pennsylvania Avenue. So I'm assuming if recollection is right, that there's a gate somewhere right here. And then there's also a gate right here. Wherever these roads lead into the general population area, there's going to be a manned gate. And I think that along here, maybe, I don't know, it just seems like an awful weird place to do it. Because the White House is way up here. So you have some reference. If what I'm hearing is correct, the event happened right here ish by the Red Cross building, all of that. And the White House is way up here. What?
Oh, Snook says she doesn't hear you cursing at all. She said, "Can you hear my cursor?"
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm not awake enough for that. That's funny, but I'm not awake enough to get it. But yeah, all these grounds, they have a fence around them. Let's see if you can see it in the picture I just see. No, they won't show you. But there's a big black fence that goes around here, and everywhere there's an entrance, there's going to be manned guards. And see, this is what I was talking about. Part of the White House face. This is what everybody sees when they look at the, this is where Jenny came running across to the Lincoln Memorial for Forrest Gump and all of this. Here's the Washington Monument where all the protests have been taking place. And what's funny also is this is the Capitol building way over here. This is the ellipse. This is how far they had time to see a crowd marching towards the Capitol and react. But that's a whole nother story. Anyways, we won't get into J6 stuff. But yeah, this is where Trump had his thing. But so Pennsylvania Avenue, you can go from the White House to the Capitol without going through the Capitol Mall, because you see it here takes that diagonal all the way over to the Capitol. So it closes the gap in between them, connects them is what I'm trying to say. It connects them. But anyways, let me go back here so I can see chat. 2 gun to now, huh? Asian lady dropped and popped. What? I live in the live report that I saw had the White House in the background, I think. Well, yeah, from all of the surrounding roads from 17th and Constitution, all that, you can see the White House. You can see the White House from all of them. I think, where is the Rose Garden? I'm fairly certain that the view we normally see. Oh, wait, there's Pennsylvania Avenue up there. What the hell? It changes. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't realize it did that. Okay, here's a different take. Okay, so obviously Pennsylvania Avenue changes. And it goes up a couple blocks, and it's right here. And this would be 17th. And it's showing me the People's White House. This is the museum right here. The Eisenhower. Okay, this makes sense because, yeah, we're seeing this building and this building in the live shot, the constant live shot. So it's got to be right here that it happened. And this, I believe, I hope I'm not incorrect here, but I believe this right here is the driveway that we always see in the movies and whatever when you're driving up to the White House. Here's the portico. And then you got the West Wing and the East Wing. So this right here, when you see it in the movies, is what we see of the White House. And then obviously here's the rounded part that faces the ellipse. I think this right here would be like where Marine One lands. But I think the famous gates that we see all the time are right here and right here. So I guess that would make sense because that's where they protest quite a bit is on this part. So yeah, obviously Pennsylvania Avenue takes a jog. So that's what was throwing me off. So right here is where we're looking at when we're seeing the live camera of the police block off and stuff. Be right here, right by the White House Museum, which is closed right now, obviously. Anyways, I'm probably boring the hell out of you guys with that. Sorry. I'm a map freak. I like to see where things are going on. And like I said, I've actually walked those streets, but it was, oh God, 30 years ago, maybe longer than that, 35 years ago. It's been a long time since I've been in DC. One gunman taken out and a pedestrian was struck also and is in critical condition. There's going to be a lot of update. Yeah, we're going to get a lot of stuff popping in here in the very near future. There's going to be a lot of speculation. I'm trying not to speculate too much. Obviously, I have my opinions. I don't know how educated my opinions are. So I'm trying not to throw too much crap out there before anything's proven. But the thing is there's just so much. The atmosphere out there is absolutely disgusting that people think this is okay. We've had other presidents attacked. We've had other presidents, assassination attempts in the past. Well, not this many times. This is almost routine now. I mean, let's just put it this way. I think a lot of cops, a lot of, aspiring cops, MPs, people of that sort, people in law enforcement would consider being Secret Service like one of the ultimate goals. It's a very prestigious position to hold. I don't think I'd want to be Secret Service during the Trump administration. That's just insane. That's asking above and beyond, in my opinion, because this is crazy. Why did we not get one attempt on Obama? I mean, not that I would want that, because I don't think that's right, no matter who they are, whether we agree with them or not. I don't think it's okay, so don't take it the wrong way. But why was there not one for Obama? Why was there not one for Clinton? Why was there not one for Biden? Why did nobody try to take shots at Kamala while she was running?
Because the right is not.
Why did none of that happen? But yet, it's almost like a weekly basis now we get it on Trump. Yes, the Reagan attack, but what was that that was in the 80s, man. It's 2026. That was 40 years ago. I've never wanted to be Secret Service more. Yeah, it's I'm not that I'm arguing with you, name is. But think about that. Think about your family and all that. Think about the amount of stress and nervousness of being in that position right now, knowing that the whole country thinks it's okay to do away with our current president.
You better change that. The whole country does not think it's okay.
Oh my God. Yeah, the people all around the country. I don't know how you want me to say it. I don't know. I'm not saying every person. I'm saying there are people around the whole country. Please don't nitpick me, honey. I'm tired. I can't say everything exactly right. But yeah, it's just that's insane to me. And then you got the people on the left. First off, they want to say, "Oh, it's not the left. Oh, it's not the left. Oh, we're not violent. We don't call for this. It's just MAGA making it up." And then the very next X post they make is about how we should do away with all MAGA and how Orange Man needs to go away. 8647, yada, yada, yada. But oh, we're not violent. And every stinking one of these mass pew pew events and these attacks turn out to come from the lefties.
They're not getting anything.
I mean, I can't. I know there's some crazy wackos out there that wouldn't make much sense, but why would somebody on the right try to take out the right's favorite president in a generation? That doesn't even make any sense. But it's ridiculous. They know it, and they'll just flat out deny it. They are liars. They're ridiculous liars. Why does it keep making this beeping at me? I don't know what that means. It's not battery. There's no batteries in this. I don't know why it keeps beeping at me. If they get him, they better hide. It won't be like
Oh, yeah.
Charlie Kirk.
If Trump gets assassinated, the left will start dropping like flies, I guarantee it.
Yeah. I can see that. I don't like to willy-nilly throw around the word civil war. I really don't. It's not always them, but it's never not them. But it usually is. Yes, you're correct. It usually is in situations this big. I forgot. Oh, I don't like to throw around the words civil war willy-nilly. It's become kind of a not so serious conversation. It's become just a catchphrase to throw around and get people's attention. I don't like that. There's a reason we haven't had a civil war in 200 years or however long it was. My dates are off right now, but you guys know what I mean. For a long, long time. Yes, name is. Thank you for that. Yeah, I love that. That's something I just threw together one day. It's funny because some of these songs I'll spend days on, and then some of them I'll write in 20 minutes. And the ones that I write in 20 minutes usually are the ones that are more popular. It's kind of funny how that works. But the Civil War thing, I don't understand why it hasn't started already. With the atmosphere that we're in now, I think if things were the other way around, it would have.
Oh, yeah.
And that proves to me who the violent ones are, because if somebody would have taken out Obama, this country would have exploded.
Oh, yeah.
If somebody would have tried to take out Obama, like seriously, like they are with Trump, this country would have exploded. But we're not. But the right is not. And we talk about, oh, we're ready, and powder dry, and all of this, and we have militias, and all of these groups. Oh, that was weird. I forgot that was on. Somebody just talked on the newscast, and it scared the crap out of me. We have all these groups. We had the Boogaloo Boys. We had all of this.
Okay, I'm going to make reference also to the shooting in November.
And they all say, well, we're ready to go. We're ready to go. We're ready to go. And I'm not saying they're not, but nothing happens. How many times now in the past year have I turned on the news to find out that somebody's trying to do away with 4547? Why did anybody try to take out 46? Because the right's not like that. Because the right will sit here and talk about a bunch of stuff and be angry about stuff. But when it comes down to common sense and reality, we understand that that's not a solution, and that's not a feasible option. That's not reality. That's not true world. That's movie stuff, man. This is movie stuff. But these crazy people on the left, they watch these movies and they read these books and they listen to all the rhetoric that's on social media and even on the mainstream news channels, and they just get worked up. Yeah, I should do that. Yeah, I should do that. Somebody needs to do that. And my life is miserable. I got nothing to lose. I think I'll try it. That takes a certain level of insanity to wake up one day and know that you're not going to win, or at least the chances are 1 in a million that you are going to win. But you think, I'm going to rush through a security checkpoint at a hotel or something like that, or like this guy, I'm not sure where he was trying to go, but with all these Secret Service and cops and everybody around, and somehow I think that I'm going to, quote unquote, do the world a favor by 86ing Orange Man. Imagine being that dumb. How did you survive however many years you survived being that stupid? That's what I want to know. Thinking that you could actually pull this off. But back to the original point, if by some strange absolute random luck of the draw, or I won't even say luck, but twist of fortune and the universe lining up exactly correct, you did pull it off. I think the country would devolve instantly. I think because the right is pissed off. That was the first comment I saw. Second comment I saw on my chat when I turned on a little bit ago. Second, I'm really pissed off about this. We're all pissed off. We're all damn pissed off. I know I am. I'm pissed off enough to get out of bed, throw some pants on, and do a live. They wish it was Christmas every day. We're all angry. And the more this happens, the angrier we get. And then, yes, and that's my next sentence. Until the pot boils over. It's what we are right now. We're a giant we're a giant pot of boiling water. Little bubbles on the top, the lid bouncing up and down. Just waiting on the stove for something to happen. And all it's going to take is the wrong thing to get thrown in that pot of boiling water, and kaboom, it boils over, and you got a mess. The left would have done it already. I don't know. I'm thankful that it hasn't. Because like I said, I don't believe in political violence. I don't believe in violence as a way to convey a political message. They're two separate things. Don't get me wrong. I embrace violence. I am a violent person. But not when it comes to politics. They're two separate things. And the left thinks otherwise. The left thinks that violence is an option. The crazy left, the radical left, the whacked out left. Not everybody on the left thinks that. There are hot takes, surprise, surprise. There are people on the left that have some common sense. But there are people on the right that think it too. There are people on the right that think violence is an acceptable course of action. But as was stated in chat earlier, it's not always them, but it usually is. And my personal opinion is because it takes a certain amount of screws loose up here to be a radical lefty in the first place. I emphasize the word radical. I have some dear friends that are Democratic, that are leaning left. So I'm saying radical left. It takes a certain amount of mental and emotional instability to be a radical leftist. And it would stand to reason that those are the people that are going to do radical stuff like this. Number 25, huh, Sand Tiger? That's a lot. That's a lot, dude. That's a lot. Hello, Sand Tiger. Welcome. No, this is like constant barrage. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I mean, Trump appears to be a pretty fearless, solid kind of person when it comes to this. The White House law. Yeah, I saw somebody saying they were lifting it a little bit ago, so it is now. Thank you for confirming that, Snooks. Trump seems, the famous fight after the Pennsylvania, after the Butler incident and all of that. But no matter how tough you are, can you imagine that? Can you imagine living every moment of every day knowing somebody's going to try to take you out? Like permanently take you out? I've been in a position where I was afraid to walk down my neighborhood streets because some other local punks or whatever wanted to be in a fight or whatnot. I know what that feels like. I know what it feels like to walk around a jailhouse and not be the most popular person in there. So I know what it's like to walk around in some fear. But I couldn't imagine every moment of every day you got to watch what window you stand in front of, how long you walk between the door and the car, knowing that this is just happening and happening and happening. I couldn't imagine living like that, knowing every moment of my day could possibly very well be the last moment of my life because of radical ideologies. And yes, clear, not all clear. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Moondog. In 2014, everybody loved Trump. Trump was an idol. Trump was a hero. Trump was what everybody aspired to. He was in rap songs. He was getting in NCAAP, no, and NAACP awards. He was friends with Jesse Jackson, for God's sakes. He was fun. Everybody wanted to party with him. Everybody wanted to go to Trump parties. Trump was the man. If you made it, you compared yourself to Trump, or if you were trying to make it, you wanted to be Trump. You wanted to be just like Trump. Why is there a movie? Oh, I got to catch that. Where's that at? Uh-oh. No. We're not doing that game again. Ooh, that was close. No copyright for a dumb movie. But yeah, I couldn't imagine living in that. That's got to, no matter how tough you are, that's got to mess with your head. And I've seen these streamers get into these streamer wars, I call them, with Candace and Tim Pool and all the kind of stuff like that. And everybody, yes, just say no to movies. Yeah, I caught it on my screen just in time before the movie started. Oh, I have to hire security. Oh, I had to move. I got to put up a guard at my the gate to my fenced property and all of this. First of all, I think a lot of that is hype and BS, but that's just my opinion. But we're talking about the most number one, absolute 100% most recognizable person on the planet right now is Donald Trump. And half the world's population probably wants him to disappear. That's got to be an insane level of cautiousness and weariness. Every single move I mean, it's probably it's that way for a lot of presidents. That's why they have so much Secret Service and they run around in the beast and all of that. I mean, there's a level of that to every president of the United States. I get that, but like Sand Tiger just pointed out, 25 times. Yes, Carol, I'm already aware of that. Thank you, though. Yes, and it happens every time. It's not a big deal. I don't know, but I'm tired of almost a weekly basis finding out that another person wanted to take drastic actions against my president. Yes, Snooks, I'm right there with you. And if you pay, well, I know you have, but if anybody else has paid attention to my live streams, I'm just as critical to him as I would be anybody else. I am literally one of those people that I'm more critical to my side than I am anybody else because it matters more to me what my side thinks and does. When the other side F's up, you kind of brush it off as we knew that was going to happen. You kind of dismiss it as you knew it was going to happen. So it doesn't hit you as hard, but when my side does it, that makes me upset, sometimes angry, and I will speak out on that faster than I will speak out more against the right than I will the left, because I expect the left to be stupid. I expect the left to be illogical and hypocritical. I expect all that out of them. But when I see it on the right, that's when I get angry, because we're supposed to be better than that. And for the most part, I think we are. But there are cases. I mean, we are human, and our politicians are human and have human flaws, and not everybody, just because they have an R in front of their name, is a good person. And it's not necessarily just because they're never Trumpers. I don't understand the never Trumper thing, but I am a proponent of thinking for yourself. Everybody says, follow party lines. That's hive mind. I don't believe in the follow party lines thing. That's groupthink. I'm not okay with that. So I don't knock a Republican politician for going against the grain. It's the never Trumper things. It's like, I'm a Republican, but I don't like Trump, so I'm going to oppose everything he does. That's just as bad as being on the left. You might as well just put a D in front of your name. And if you sit there and you call yourself a Republican, but you go against everything that the Republican Party puts out there, you're not a Republican. Now, if I was a senator or a congressman or something like that, I'm sure I would vote against party lines every once in a while, because I'm a contrarian, and I do think for myself, and I have my own ideas, and I don't like groupthink. So I'm sure some of my votes would anger some Republican constituents. But it would be a rare thing. It would be, once in a blue moon kind of thing. Maybe 2 times throughout 4 years or something, maybe 2 votes. I went against the grain. But you got some of these rhinos out there that are voting against everything Republican. That's not being Republican. That's being a Democrat, or at the very least an independent. There's I take, for instance, on the other side of the aisle, I'm watching John Fetterman a lot. John Fetterman is no longer a Democrat.
Oh, yeah, he's upset.
I don't know if I'd quite call him a Republican yet, but he's definitely an independent. And I like it. I'm a fan of Fetterman, actually. Not of everything, obviously, but I like what he's doing. And I like the fact that he's not afraid after all that he's been through. And as bad as they tried to use him in the last elections, he still has no fear, and he's rising up against the Democratic Party and speaking out loud about it. And I'm a fan of that. Like I said, I don't like all his stances. He is still at root a liberal, but he's definitely not a Democrat anymore. And I'm sure if I dug hard enough, I could probably find him saying that somewhere. Because, like I said, I like Fetterman, and I like his attitude. And it would not surprise me to find a clip somewhere of him saying that he denounces the Democratic Party. And I'm a fan of that. And I don't think you have to necessarily come over to the Republican side. I think as a business model, you have to. But as far as, your own principles and all of that, you don't have to become a Republican to not be a Democrat. Truth be told, I'm not really a Republican. I'm more of a libertarian. I'm an independent kind of thinker. But unfortunately, in today's political climate, you have to pick red or blue. And there's no way, as long as there's breath coming in and out of my body, that I would pick blue. So I'm on the red team. And in order to affect any change or get into something serious, red team means Republican. So I vote Republican. I'm a registered Republican. But in reality, I'm not a Republican. In reality, I'm a libertarian. Unfortunately, we'll never have a libertarian president. We'll never have a third-party president unless something really, really, really weird changes here in our society. But we're a two-party system, no matter what your ballot says. We're a two-party system. So I had to pick one side. And like I said, man, if you see me call myself a Democrat, then you could probably rest assured that the world is coming to a brief and abrupt end. Yes, thank you, Santiger. Please, if you haven't clicked the clicky things, I seem to be losing viewers, but that's all right. It's probably because I've got a map on my screen. I should change that, huh? Maybe flip them? How about that? Excuse me. Allergies. I'm dealing with allergies as well as everything else. You know what? I'm just going to get rid of the map. It's just taking up space. Nobody's looking at the map anyways. There we go. Blink twice if I can pull the trigger. Yeah. Looks like it's lightly raining there. That would suck. Have to do all this stuff out in the rain. I'm sure that's the least of their worries. That's just a casual observation. Let me go to the news article I was looking at, and I will read it. And we can maybe learn some stuff together. This is this it? I think this is it. Yeah, they're getting really bad here for some reason. All right. While I read this, I'm not going to be able to see chat. Just so you guys know, I'm not ignoring you. I can only do one thing at a time on this because I still haven't got my monitor. Castrotel said his agency, Secret Service responded. This is... Oh, I should refresh this. It says 22 minutes ago. It was 22 minutes before I started my live, so you guys can do the math. FBI is on the scene supporting Secret Service, finding shots fired. We will update the public as we're able. So they're not going to tell us anything for a minute. Let's see what. What? Oh, it's an ad. Can you guys even see? Let me make sure you guys can see what I'm looking at. Yes, you can. Moondog, you have not framed an organ. We are not allergic to rain. All right, let's. Where are you going? Oh, you're going to do all this crazy stuff, and I'm not going to get to the. I don't want that. I want this to play, and I want to hear it. Oh, what's happening? It's not cooperating. Oh, well. So much for that. What's happening? Why is my computer not responding to anything? I have too many windows open now. I do not do math. Snooks, you have to, because I can't. Yeah, Moondog, you must not have framed in Oregon, because if you don't work in the rain in Oregon, then you don't work for half the year.
Tell Sand Tiger that yesterday kicked my ass and I haven't been out of bed all day.
Okay, Sand Tiger, she said yesterday kicked her ass and she hasn't been out of bed all day. Yes, Sand Tiger. Actually, as a matter of fact, that's what I should be doing now is clearing all of that yellow stuff off of my motorcycle, because my motorcycle's outside and my red and black motorcycle is kind of a gray shade of yellow right now. And I have to go wash all that off before tomorrow. Innocent bystander passed away. Oh, yeah, that sucks. That sucks. That's got to be so awful, man. I feel so bad. Prayers for that family. I mean, obviously the victim is gone, so there's not a whole lot we can do about that now, but prayers for the family. You know, I the way my brain works is I stop and think is what if that innocent bystander didn't like Trump either? She said thank you, Sand Tiger. I don't know what for. Do you want to come on again?
Does this look like I want to come on?
Does this look like I want to come on? I wasn't camera ready. I didn't do my makeup. But it is a pain. It takes me, like, the cleaning that I will have to do here. I probably won't do so much tonight, but when I clean my motorcycle, it takes me about 6 hours. What was I saying? Like, say you're the innocent bystander that got unalived may have been on the same political page as the assailant. So, you know, not only it's just ridiculous. The people that didn't have anything to do with it have to suffer because of somebody's mental instability. It's a horrible position to be in. They probably didn't have anything to do with anything. Maybe they were just walking through the park. Maybe it was a tourist from the other side of the country that just wanted to look at the White House. And now they're not here because somebody couldn't keep their shit together. That's unacceptable. We have rules in civilized society to prevent things like that from happening. And despite how bad off we are in the last couple of decades, this still is a civilized society. We're supposed to be the role model for everybody else. Previously tried to gain access to the White House multiple times. He walked up to the perimeter, pulled out a gun, and opened fire. So this is like a, oh my God. So a ricochet, is that what you're saying there? Sand Tiger? Are you trying to spell ricochet? Maybe it was a it could have been a co-conspirator, but who knows? So Name is quoting a story that says that he was known to the Secret Service and tried to breach the grounds before. Huh. Why was he still out? Is the next question after that. That's the logical follow-up to that. Because he was tried in a DC court, which is liberally run. Because why does it keep doing that? Nobody else can hear it, so you guys think I'm crazy. But you guys know when you have a set of battery wireless earbuds in and they're getting low and they do that boop beep to tell you that the battery's going low? My headphones keep doing that, but they're plug-in headphones. I'm going berserk. I don't know why they're doing this. But anyways, what is Sand Tiger? What is recheat? Are you trying to say ricochet? What is recheat?
Probably trying to say ricochet.
I know. But I screwed it up. Yeah. RICOCHET, ricochet. Nick Sword. Why are we talking about Nick Sorter now? What am I missing? Watching Mary Tyler Moore. That's funny. Oh, you're quoting Nick Sorter's account. Gotcha. He's probably all over this right now. Gotcha. You give up on how it's spelled. Yeah, that's a weird word. I get it. Yep, Name just spelled it. Oh, now we got sirens. Yay. What?
The house across the street and look down, it's like there's smoke.
Yeah, they're probably burning stuff.
They're going into town.
Okay, it happens. They help. We have a small fire department. They help. Well, go do something about it then.
Oh, I can't even get my fucking.
What are you going to do, Fire Marshal William?
It's Fire Marshal Bill. Let me tell you something. That's what he does.
Let me tell you something. Beep, beep. I don't know, guys. I'm upset. There's not a whole lot I can do about it except for bitch and complain. Oh, is that what it sounded like to you, Moondog? I'll roll with that. That would that would be different if that was real. Why do we keep talking about people being drunk? Why is everybody drunk? It is Saturday, right?
It's a holiday weekend.
Yeah, Saturday, holiday weekend, 3-day weekend. Sure, let's all get drunk. I feel like I could use it right now, actually. Yeah, I feel like I wouldn't mind being drunk for a while. Okay, I wouldn't mind being comfortably numb.
Oh, there you go.
I hate that I get used to it or see it. Are you talking about these actions, seeing this on the news all the time, Sand Tiger? Because that's how I feel. I'm tired. Like I said, I've said it a couple of times. I'm tired of waking up to this because I wake up in the middle of the news cycle and I sleep with the TV on and my algorithm is directed towards news, political news mostly. So half the time I open my eyes and half open my ears and I see political breaking news on my television. And when I have to wake up to this, it's quite disturbing. It's quite disturbing. I don't know.
So
Ask
you
me.
did that last night and was feeling no pain. Love you, Sand Tiger. Sorry.
Sand Tiger's not the best typer. We know this. It's okay. We love him. We love him. If you're going to be bad at something, typing is not a bad thing. Not the worst thing to be bad at. if your flaw in life is you can't type on the internet, then you're doing okay. Wow, that really struck you as funny, didn't it? Sand Tiger, she's laughing at you, just so you know. You like Mrs. Angry, you like Lady Angry so much, and she's just sitting over here laughing at your last comment.
I'm sorry.
To the point her ribs are hurting. She's laughing at you so hard right now.
I said it out loud before it registered. I was feeling no pain. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, Sand Tiger. I'm a dick.
Yeah, we love Sand Tiger. Sand Tiger's great. Some would say the greatest. Do what? Who learned y'all to spoke? Hey, I went to school and got some learning.
Got learned up.
Yeah, you guys are making her laugh when she's been in a pretty crappy mood all day, so I'm going to accept that and say thank you. It's much better hearing her laugh over my shoulder than the opposite. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Pam tripped on Tommy's stream, and this is on my phone. Okay, kind of curious what that means. Yeah, she's losing relevance really, really fast. She never used to go onto right-wingers streams, but nobody's paying attention to her on her stuff anymore. I've literally seen her post stuff on X and looked at the analytics, and she gets like 15 views in 24 hours and no likes sometimes. Like, she is literally fading into oblivion. Yep. Now tell her what you did to her car. What? Moondog's trying to get me in trouble for something.
Oh, I know what he did to my car. He backed it into the boat.
What? What are you talking about? You backed into the boat?
Yes, I backed into the boat. I got one fucking leg, okay?
Why are you even driving right now?
I had a doctor's appointment and you were sleeping.
You literally backed into the boat?
Yes, I backed into the boat.
The big boat?
It's the only boat we have in the driveway.
Okay, good point. I'm used to having more than one, sorry.
If I backed into the boat...
Did you what, hit the trailer? Like the trailer fender or something?
Yeah, I think I hit the trailer and got here.
Oh. That's not that bad.
There's a notch in the back of the car. It's not bad.
Whoa, wait a minute. What? A motorcycle crash that killed me for 5 minutes made that worse. Would laugh, I better be crying, be mad, or be in pain. So glad my bad type help people. You were in I'm sorry to hear that, Sand Tiger. That sounds pretty awful. And I don't like to hear about stuff like that. I hate when I hear people have to go through that. Obviously, being a motorcyclist myself, I don't like to hear about people being in motorcycle crashes.
We've been there enough.
Not the boat. Yeah, apparently she hit the boat, and I'm just finding out about it. So, Moondog, you were trying to get me in trouble, and you ended up getting her in trouble.
No, I told on myself.
Well, he brought it up.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Moondog.
Yeah, it's all his fault. It's all good. Yes, you are alive. That is quite obvious, and that is a very good thing.
And we are happy about that.
If you can walk away with your life, then the rest of the stuff is just kind of extra, right?
Yep.
If you walk away with your life and you're still functioning, then we call that a blessing and a win.
Yes,
every day of the week.
The ground hurts. Yes, it does.
Ground hurts. Yep. Oh my God, how are you getting chat on the TV before I'm getting chat on my computer, but yet the TV picture is 10 seconds behind?
Because
That's
I have
weird.
witchy powers.
That is absolutely weird.
I'm willing it.
21-year-old. Oh, Nasir Best. Oh, okay. Can we kind of speculate as to where Nasir is from? Where are you getting that name? Is that from a trusted source? That's not from X or something, right?
That's which is a misleading last name. Has previously attempted to infiltrate the White House multiple times.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I was at the coroner's office in the bag.
Oh, it's coming from Nick. I trust Nick as a news source. I've actually met him in person, shook his hand, had a conversation with him. I know him somewhat, so I trust Nick Sorter, or as Pam says, Sawyer, Nick Sawyer.
It's because the bitch can't speak and she's fucking retarded.
I learned to walk, talk, and speak again, and read and write again, and it was holy shit. Apparently, Sand Tiger had to learn how to be an adult again.
Oh my God, I feel like a complete fucking asshole.
Yeah, I kind of do too. We're not meaning to laugh at that, Sand Tiger. We're not meaning to make fun, make light of your situation. Trust me, we're laughing with you, not at you, sir.
And I am so
Please
very
believe
happy
that.
that you are still here.
Yes, and we are definitely consider ourselves fortunate that you're here with us and being who you are. So don't misunderstand what we're saying. We're not laughing at you. We're laughing with you. But yeah, I don't know why, and I could be incorrect, but that name sounds somewhat familiar to me, like I have heard about him trying before. And like I said, the follow-up question to that is, why was he still out there and able to do it again? That's what I don't understand. Is how do these people think it's okay to put violent, dangerous people back out on the street over and over and over again until they do something absolutely tragic?
Unfortunately, it happens.
Oh, I don't have to tell her, Sand Tiger. She's reading the chat, so you tell her, and she's hearing, sir. He's being very gracious with us, with our very uncouth making fun of his disability, which we weren't. We weren't making fun of disability, but that's how it.
It's just the sentence.
If he was a Democrat, if he was a liberal right now, he'd be all butthurt. But he's proving that he's a man.
So the way I read it in my mind, because we were all talking about being drunk and drinking, and then I thought he jokingly put that on there. And the way I read it, you know, how he was feeling no pain.
He gets it, and I'm glad he gets it. That's why we love Sand Tiger. Because he's not a little soy boy, apparently.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, we don't like soy boys around here. Med's trying to take care of Pam, and Tommy is just asking, what's the pain 1 to 10? Where are you guys watching this? Is he doing a live stream or something that I'm missing? Where are you guys seeing Pam and Tommy interact? Or is this something from earlier that I missed while I was sleeping? What?
You cut off my stream and I can't see.
I didn't cut off anything. What are you talking about? I didn't touch anything but my headphones. So you guys will notice I'm not buffering anymore. There's a win for the day. I figured out what my problem is. It seems to be working so far. Tommy is live. You know what? Let me look that up real quick, and then I'll finish my story. Let's see. Where are we at? I don't want that anymore. Let's look that up and see what I'm missing. Because we're looking at the same shot over and over here anyways. Oh, there's Pam.
For using my fucking freedoms of speech in public, you can sue me? Pam, have you been drinking? I think you need to get off the Kool-Aid, Pam.
I got another big surprise.
You need to get off the cool lemonade.
Another big surprise. Oh boy. Which one?
Oh, and there's that chick behind her too. Ugh, I hate that chick.
Yeah, right.
The chick that's behind her.
I need a cigarette.
You got a diarrhea, you pants.
Look, smoking
Stole the water.
Ninja style.
What?
I can't wait
Can't wait for what?
to see you diarrhea your pants.
Why is she
actually did
talking
that,
about
not with my
diarrhea?
pants, but I diarrheaed in the toilet today from
Because
drinking a
she's
cider
got
at the Rose
diarrhea in
Festival
the
last
mouth.
night. I had really bad tummy this morning because I don't usually drink. So I was like, I filled my whole toilet with splatter.
Oh my god. That's fucking disgusting, bro.
Is Nico down there where she can hear the conversation, Sand Tiger? Because I'll switch to her if she's showing the same thing.
Oh my god.
Let me check it out. Let's go see what Nico's doing. Where is... Why is she not coming up? If she's live, let me go live. That'd probably help. Ground zero, pretend there she is. Let's see. What is she showing?
Yeah, there's more.
Okay. We'll give her some watch hours. Good call, Sand Tiger.
Oh, there's the wannabe rapper.
You can't miss him. It's daytime.
Oh, it's CeeLo. Timu CeeLo's down there.
He is such a bad rapper. We need more likes, subscribers, and shares. Let's go. Run it up, you guys. Yes, sir.
All right, Pam,
Only
I hope you
woman
feel
out
better.
here.
Hope your
Only
leg gets
woman,
better.
real
Oh,
woman.
it looks like I joined just in time for it to break
My
up.
existence is resistance. Oh,
My existence
God, what a
is
crock
resistance.
of
Hey, where's
shit.
your airsoft BB gun
Oh, look,
today?
that's Pam's boy toy.
You don't got your
Oh,
airsoft
that's
BB
so
gun?
gross.
That shit'll get somebody killed carrying around an airsoft BB gun like it's real.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a pretty dog.
He's shorter than Pam.
He is shorter than Pam. He's a midget.
He's fucking round as he is tall.
What you gonna do with all that no bud?
Yes, Joe, she's content. She's...
Those guys walking away right there.
It's like chasing an ambulance.
Way over there.
Wherever she is, then stupid shit is going to be there too. Yeah, you guys. Yeah, he is Beetlejuice. I call him Timu CeeLo.
Why is this douchebag wearing a three-piece patch on a cut riding a bicycle?
It's over.
See that?
Yeah.
Well, there's a community garden up there. We can go to the community
Yeah. So
garden.
back to my story.
The richest,
I was getting really tired
Saturday
of
guy lives right
paying as much as I do for my internet and having problems all the time. So what I realized is our bedroom.
Oh, you can't
They
see it
felt
on
my
the
presence and
camera.
they scattered.
Tell your date to take you.
Play Call of Duty with Tommy.
Oh, he's cooking tonight.
What was I gonna say? Oh, our bedroom is an addition. We live in a pretty old house. It's one of the original houses in the neighborhood. It's built in like the 30s, and our bedroom is actually an addition to the original house. So the wall between our bedroom and the living room is actually it used to be an exterior wall, so it's pretty thick. We got a pretty big solid wood door on our bedroom doorway, and I think it was actually blocking the Wi-Fi signal. Because I finally got mad one night and I just took the Wi-Fi router out of the living room and put it in my bedroom, and I haven't had a single problem since. I've got like 8 windows open, TV going, my phone going, the computer live streaming, and I haven't buffered once. So everybody give me a pat on the back for solving my internet problems.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit.
I don't know. I didn't see close enough, Sand Tiger. That may have been, what's his name? Bowie? I think they call him Bowie. I've never met him in person.
I guess you guys are gonna smoke a joint with us.
I think I'll partake. Why not?
Joe Kasnaw, welcome.
That's my chat. My chat's asking.
My favorite liberal in my chat, Joe Kasnaw. We like you.
Still my neighbor.
Oh, you were in FPs? Well, last I saw, this is all he was showing. He wasn't doing anything about the stuff in Washington, D.C. Otherwise, I would have just joined his. But nobody
We're nice people.
was showing about Washington, D.C. in any chat that I wanted to be in. Thanks, Moondoggy. Pat me on the head. Moondog says, "Who's a big boy?"
Oh, you are big dog.
He controls the left and the right.
But yeah, so uninterrupted streaming now. I like it.
I saw
I
it.
pay a
It's funny.
lot.
It is funny as
Yeah,
fuck.
I pay a
He just
lot
did a
for our
video
internet.
where he was out on a boat trolling, and he had a big ass fucking flag that said "Ice, Ice, Baby" with Trump's face, and he was going by all the party boats and shit, triggering people. It was so funny.
I'm trying to figure out what park they're in.
If you're left or right, he's pretty fucking funny. Yeah. He's the one that told me to offer to smoke a joint with you guys and squash our differences. But I don't think a joint's that strong.
I think they may be in the park not far from Ice.
Conan O'Brien was
I don't remember the name of it, but it's about maybe 8 blocks down the road from Ice. I think they're at that park.
I just gotta get the weed good. I need to go to the weed store. I don't have no pot. Tommy's eyes are always Asian.
Yeah, if you're talking about the one that has the gauged out ears that droop worse than Will's, that his name is Bowie.
It was trans shot at the White House. I was
Does it
at
start with
the
Bop
last
Bop
one,
Bowie?
25 school shooters.
No, that's
Mass
somebody
shooters
else
were all
actually.
trans or mentally ill on SSRIs. I'm a lovable big fuzzball.
Moondog says, whenever I fix something that plugs into a wall, I make an announcement that I am the smartest man alive.
If you go to the house in Portland, all of
Well, you know, all you have to do is unplug it and plug it back in 9 times out of 10.
Yeah, I bet you there's Pam Skin.
But you don't tell anybody that because then you feel like the smartest man alive. They all think you did something incredible when all you did was hit the power button or unplug it. They're like, oh my God, you fixed it. That's so awesome. And you're like, yep. That's what I did.
They auctioned off the broken pieces of the megaphone.
Oh, hopping trains is fun. I did it when I was younger. Haven't done it in a long, long time. What? Yeah, I can see you trying to. You're here. Oh my God, Bill. You're getting as bad as Pam. You won't keep messing with me. I'm going to pull out the big guns. Mr. Bill is trying to emulate Pam.
But you got to be careful what you say on X. Like, you can say a lot of shit. But you can't say direct violence or direct action. Otherwise, you'll get it taken down. So,
how come you're not doing a live, Bill? Because I am? That's kind of nice of you.
I don't say, like, I say a lot of dumb shit.
Oh, that's right. You were in Woodburn earlier.
But I don't make direct threats.
I was like bouncing in and out of sleep, and I saw that you were in Woodburn. So you got out of the house today.
I try to phrase it as
Yay for Bill getting out of the house today. He was making out with the left.
you know we get reported on our exes.
Oh, he was making nice with the lefty. Well, Mr. Bill is nice. Mr. Bill doesn't know how to not be nice. He says he's more fun and more annoying than Pam. You know what? I will agree with you on both those points, Bill. Oh, Lady Angry said she'd rather watch you dance than Pam dance. So you gotta upvote on that one, buddy. Carpenter, not electrician. I agree with you on that one, Woodog. I don't touch electricity. Other than the plugs and wall outlets, I don't touch electricity. It's too much of a liability. And I don't like to be zapped. Even when I get zapped by a car battery, it pisses me off.
He was going to show up with some of his homies, but he don't have no homies to bring with him, so I think it's a lie.
Yeah, Sand Tiger, I think it was the door.
Like even the,
I still don't know. I don't know what happened with that 150 things on our internet. She never explained that to me, but
nobody likes Will.
you said there were like 15 things on our internet. Sand Tiger's asking if we found out the neighbors were streaming our internet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Turned out there's 3
That shit was a meme on X for like a fucking month, bro. Yeah, you see him.
very
He changed the TV. It went black, and you can see that he was sleeping on the camera. Completely naked.
he's got
That's so fucking gross.
That's pedophile behavior.
Okay, so apparently, according to Lady Angry, there were 3 other households that were stealing our internet.
There'll be a lot of
So we downloaded some program and put a blocker on, so we're all good with that now. But even after that, my internet was still, it was this wall. It has to be this wall. Because they tell you when you get it, you're supposed to put the receiver in a window. and I don't have it in the window right now, and I'm still getting excellent signal.
Yeah,
So
I
it
can
must have
see
just been, and everything we use the internet for is basically in our room.
Oh yeah.
The only thing that we use it for in the rest of the house is, well, sometimes I use it in the garage,
I usually
but
have like 13, 14
the living room TV is on sometimes. But
Sticker.
the kids have their own Wi-Fi, so we just told them to hook to that.
I don't know, there's a lot of names to
So usually everything
them.
that we
Jason
do
Molina
is
earlier when I
predominantly in the
pulled up.
bedroom with the Wi-Fi. So now that the router's in the bedroom, what?
He didn't believe me. Really?
Stay safe.
Definitely an FBI Jason. Yeah, she was.
I lost my train of thought. Everything we do is in here, so
Just hanging out. Oh, God.
it's fine. Like I said, I've got a whole bunch of windows open, running different programs, all that. She's on her phone, my phone's going, all this. The TV's going in the background. I'm live streaming, and I'm not buffering at all. This is 100 times more stuff than I was able to do a few days ago.
Him some Metamucil. Damn it.
A few days ago, I would turn off everything in the house and just try to live stream, and you guys saw I still had problems. So the fact that I've been on, holy crap, I've been on for an hour and a half, and we haven't buffered once. If I went full lib, I would be here. If you went full lib, you probably wouldn't be in here, Joe. Just being honest. You are not full lib. You are pretty damn cool in my chat, anyways.
I'll probably be there a little bit early.
Not one guy, the Arab guy that always likes to debate. He was there.
Like, ooh, Susan Benjamin, that's part of what. Ooh, I'd love to see Hassan Piker go down. I can't stand.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my YouTube to sponsor.
DEI
I'm trying to get
emojis. We love
the
those
Bear Mace
emojis.
company to sponsor my YouTube channel.
In there, and here, and heavens. Finish exteriors.
The megaphone guy, yeah, he's been gone too.
Better gear up. Mike don't have.
Yeah, I leave that between you guys. If I didn't trust her to have my stream, then I wouldn't give her my phone while I was away.
Oh yeah, Louis Paul says what's up.
Oh, Louis Paul's in the chat. Yeah, he watches this.
And Hubie knows what I meant. He agrees with me. No, it didn't. When you said,
Louis Paul, you want to fight? You want to fight, old boy?
Oh, okay.
You want us to set it up?
Yeah, I need watch numbers.
but some years ago.
I'm gonna make some shorts or some short videos so that I can get people to come back. And I'm gonna repost that that thing when the trans hit the cop, because that's what my subpoena is for. So I want to make sure I get that out there so people know
He said, "Hell yeah."
what I'm going to court for next
He
week.
said, hell yeah. Hey, what up? Hey,
Thanks,
did you know
Paul.
that men can become women?
Oh yeah, Joe. She's watching the chat the whole time, so no secrets. She always knows what's going on. If she's not watching on the TV, she's watching on her phone.
Thank you for voting for Trump.
She wants to know what you guys are talking about too, and it's too hard for her to read it on my laptop, so she watches elsewhere.
Yeah, about
I
an
have
hour
to
from
have
now,
big
Pam
old
will have a
naked
cast
letters.
on.
She's got one of those phones that are like this big, and the letters are like this big. So she can
At
read it.
least I was able to make her laugh before she left.
You said it. I was
Yeah,
just
you
agreeing
did.
with
I
you.
can, they hate me, but I can still get them to laugh.
LMI said,
You hungry, I dumbass?
I don't know. Can you guys hear her? I don't have the actual mic going, so I don't know if you guys can hear her.
They hate me.
It's just on the laptop mic right now
Shane hates
because I was having problems with this one earlier. I still don't know why.
me. It's the diamond boy, dog.
Oh yeah.
always good to have
definitely
backups,
gonna-
though.
I'm gonna jump on Mr. Bill's panel.
So
I gotta do
she
more
wants
of
to know,
those.
can you guys hear her
And
yelling in the
Tina's
background?
taking a break, so
No,
I have nobody to.
Everybody likes
She wants her attention. She wants to know if you guys can hear her.
I thought that would be really cool. And I'm gonna be on Cly again.
She'll say,
Go ahead,
she already
talk
blamed
shit.
it on me,
Shut-
bro.
Oh God, thank you for
Oh
doing
yeah,
that.
I
for
ran
turning
into
these chats.
She-
Portland
what?
last night at the Rose Festival.
She looks like she's trying to be a superhero or something with those glasses.
I guess there's a shit ton of Planned Parenthoods
And look at, she's got the alfalfa
and
going.
they say that they get crazy at Planned Parenthood. We should go to
That's
Planned
funny.
Parenthood, like get like 10 of us and go get some signs made.
She does those like Cyclops glasses or something. She looks like she's coming from the X school.
Would you guys tune in
She's a former student of Xavier.
to protest
BLS gave me some money for so I can get Kellyanne, and I really appreciate that. We're gonna get her.
Oh, there's the
there's
streetcars behind her. So
chat.
yeah,
Cool.
they're at the park that's right down the street from ICE, the one that when they were in trouble like last weekend at the nighttime, they're on that same block.
Probably can join Tommy. I just need the link. I think he sent me one. Yeah, that's cool. I'll do that, BLS.
That's fun. Moondog's trying to get me in trouble again.
Thank you, Jason.
Give me some actual information.
Talking about OS subscriptions. What? OnlyFans?
Oh, he's local.
I know, isn't it frustrating not being able to just come here?
No, you had one. I have literally never typed in the words OnlyFans on my computer ever. I have no idea what it even looks like. I seriously have never even wanted to. It sounds like such a shit show.
Oh, we got skateboard guy or roller skate guys.
No, I can honestly say though, 100% honesty, that I've never done. Well, there's a couple other ones out there too that everybody knows about. That I'm just like, I've never done Reddit. I've never looked at 4chan. I don't get into that kind of stuff. I don't. I try to stick with mainstream shit.
Oh, there he is. He's over there.
So you're a professional troll, Moondog. Is that what you're saying? You're a professional shit stirrer?
Yeah, I'm just shit stirrer with my face covered with a scarf. That doesn't look weird at all.
This is too much. I gotta turn her down. That is in my ears way too much. Sorry, guys. I had to turn her down. That wind noise is way too much. I bet they blocked the mace or overspray from cleaners. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure she has a good reason for having them on. They just look kind of X-Men-ish in the line of the store elevator. Yeah, you would be the friend that nobody wants to take anywhere.
That's you.
Well, obviously, because nobody does take me anywhere. Oh, I don't know. How many, honey, how many mods do I got going on right now? Can you see blue on there?
1, 2. Well, between Sand Tiger and Snooks. I haven't seen Snooks in a minute though. Sand Tiger. I made
a song for the mods, guys.
See if Snooks is in there first.
Snooks, are you in here? Yeah, Snooks needs to be on the release of it. Is Snooks still in here? Your doctors keep telling you. Is Snooks still in here? I want Snooks to be here when I release this song. I don't know if I downloaded it yet or not. I gotta check.
She was in here.
Sand Tiger, where's your buddy Snooks?
We got something for you.
Yeah, we got something for you. So I'd like to have Snooks in here when I pull this out of the hat. I didn't download it. So I got to go over here and download it real quick.
Somebody needs to track her down.
She's got to be in somebody's live somewhere.
Here we go, Snook. Where are you?
Right. Everybody start whispering Snooks really loudly. Snooks. Snooks. Is she like Beetlejuice? If you say her name 3 times, will she appear?
Here, hold on. Let me
try it, honey.
Okay, hold on. Okay, she'll be right back.
What? What are you talking about?
I just sent her a mental message.
Oh, okay. here.
Yeah, Santa Tigers have been merged with that. There was 3 or 4 of them in here.
True story, Moondog. You were either the hammer or the nail. And he tagged her. Santa Tiger tagged her.
The Moondogs. No.
But
I visualized that in my head. I heard it.
we were picturing Moondog hanging out his front door right now with his hands around his mouth, yelling snooks throughout the neighborhood.
Huey says you're gonna shit when she shows up. If she shows up.
Wake up and go to sleep. Yeah, you know what? I never thought of that. She may sleep during the day because she's on lives all night. She's probably like me, who sleeps like weird hours.
Oh, Mr. Bill is in here.
Yes, Mr. Bill's been in here.
So that's 2. That's Santa Tiger.
Yes, Mr. Bill is a mod also. I forgot about that. I can't on the program that on the Restream program. I can't. It doesn't show me blue names in the chat on my streaming platform, so I don't know who a mod is and who's not. So Lady Angry has to tell me because she's watching what you guys are watching.
Can Mr. Bill chime in so we can see that he's still in here?
I doubt Mr. Bill's still in here. I haven't heard anything from him for a while. He does drive-bys.
He is. He says he's a troublemaker.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, he usually does drive-bys, though. He comes in for a couple minutes and then pops back out.
Play it for Santa Tiger, Mr. Bill. This could be taking a break.
Yeah, if she's sleeping, we don't want to hold everybody else up. All right, let me see if I can play it the way I think I can play it. I got to get rid of a couple windows here, I think, though. Let's get rid of that. Let's go here. Where's it at? Oh, I got to get it off the file. I forgot a step. Oh, I did download it before. It just wasn't on that.
My dog says at least he got his downstairs neighbors to know. That's awesome. You know they're pretty bad when the upstairs neighbor is complaining about the downstairs neighbor.
Yeah. What am I doing? All right, guys. I'm not sure how loud this is going to be when I play this, but let me turn the sound down on this. Sorry, Nico. You hush now.
God bless you, Darla.
Okay. Let me go back over here. So complicated. Let's see. I want a window. I want a media player. All right, guys. This may end up being a little bit loud.
Say hi to Tracy. Tell her what we're doing.
Hi, Tracy. What are we doing? Stop sharing. All right. This is a song I made for the mods. Come on, play. How about this? Nope, that doesn't work. Hide that. Now we play.
No. Oh, gosh.
Can't hear it? Are you serious? You can't hear it? Or are you just messing with me?
She's the only one that says she can't hear it.
Can you guys hear it or not?
Everybody's saying they can barely hear it. Says they can
Okay, let me just figure out why. It's showing that I've got volume.
It's not playing. I cannot hear it. It's low. It's too low. No,
Okay, I'm working on it. All right. Let's do this. All right, you guys tell me if this is better. Can you hear it now? Can you hear it now? This delay drives me nuts.
They hear it.
Okay.
No. Moondoc says, I hear it. Never mind. Oh, well.
What?
I don't think they hear it.
Well,
No,
you turn.
They can't hear it.
You can find out if you turn yours on. Because I hear it in mine.
No, there's nothing.
Oh, why? Okay. Let me try something else then.
Moondog, he says he's afraid to turn it up because you told him it was going to be loud.
All right. I don't understand why it's not. So let's try something else here. Let's go a different direction. Let's go with this. We'll go to this.
Oh, shit. That's crazy.
Yes, y'all. Angry sending you through the Wayback Machine. This for all the dedicated minds out there, spending the time to keep the peace while we on the mic and abroad. Blue Name Crew. Salute, let's groove. Blue Name Crew. Go. Salute. From around the country and around the world, they click on our names, let the story unfurl. From the early mornings into the deep of the night, the Blue Name Crew, making sure it's right. Give you our heart and soul, showing our face. We love you all, so we give you a place to make your feelings known, speaking your mind. Some people can't be nice, some words just ain't kind, but we got a crew, a posse more true. Always keeping watching and know what to do. Like the eye in the sky, ain't nothing getting by. Hate all you want, but we all wanna see you cry. Blue Name Crew, look everybody by their names. Blue Name Crew, don't suffer fools not playing silly games. Blue Name Crew, zero in on trollers and lanes. Blue Name Crew, ban hammers or timeouts. You've only got yourself to blame. Don't catch yourself slipping around the Blue Name Crew. Giving you all we got and right on time. Friends and family we got online. You dig the atmosphere, you dig the vibe. Hitting that like button, sure to subscribe. No matter friend or foe, gotta mind the rules. If you're acting like some jive turkey, you're gonna be quickly schooled. Like the eye in the sky, ain't nothing getting by. Hate all you want, but we all gonna see you cry. Blue Name Crew, know everybody by their names. Blue Name Crew, don't suffer fools not playing silly games. Blue Name Crew, zero in on trollers and lanes. Blue Name Crew, ban hammers or timeouts. You've only got yourself to blame. Don't catch yourself slipping around the Blue Name Crew. gonna do me, and you be you. Fighting that good fight, steadfast and true. Rocking that keyboard while I'm in the ones and twos. Appreciate you all and everything you do. Blue name crew. We salute you. We salute you.
Oh my God, please check yourself.
Ooh, yeah. Angry's at it again, y'all. Let's get down with some southern.
Oh, Lord. That's funny.
All right, guys. That was my mod song, and that was my Mr. Bill dance. Oh, did I cut off the wrong? Oh, I probably don't want to play this. Let's, Nico's not live anymore.
That's just fucking me.
Oh, look. Pretend's on. Should I throw pretends on there?
Oh, why do you torture me? Nobody stares at one spot. Sanitizer says that was awesome. Thank you.
Good. I'm glad you guys liked it. I wanted to make something for you guys. Lockdown. That's not the lockdown. I'm afraid to put on anybody I don't know now because everybody's being stupid about copyrights. There's no storm chasers on. Yeah, but I can't handle another strike right now over dumb shit. Oh, there's quite a few people down there, it looks like.
Moondog says, tacos.
What are you guys looking at on here? I have Restream. Let's change channels here because I put the wrong one on.
Oh my God, somebody said Pam fell. Wolfie said, did you see Pam fall?
I did not see Pam fall. I want to get rid of one of these.
Listen to all your music.
I don't know which one. I think this one I want to get rid of. Come on. Oh, get rid of that. Let's turn that off. Yep. Okay. Yeah, guys, I'm putting a bunch of them on YouTube. It's a lot, so I haven't got as far as I'd like to yet. But there are a bunch on YouTube. Some of them have videos, some of them don't. I'm getting to them as fast as I can. All right, let's just go to home. No, let's go to subs. Oh, that was 4 hours ago. I thought Mr. Bill was live, but he's not. Oh, look at, they are in Kalama. Oh, wow. All right, we'll throw these guys on fit. See what they're up to.
No jumping or climbing from the gangway.
And they are out and about.
You can't jump off there.
Yeah, Woofy, I was sleeping and then I woke up to the Washington, D.C. stuff, to the White House stuff, so I haven't had a chance to see everybody's live streams yet, so. Kalama's kind of cool in the right spots. A lot of it's kind of dirty and ugly, but that's where they're at right now. They're in Kalama, Washington, which is a couple hours north of here.
Must be low tide. Yeah.
That chick on the bottom left of the previous screen. Oh, I lost that now.
It's probably low tide.
Yeah, I ran out of hypes.
Checking the audio.
Only can do 3 a week. Been listening to. Hubie, are you the one that was talking about hypes in one of my comments? And I'm not exactly sure what that means.
How's your mic? I need to put mine a little.
I think you commented on something else talking about hypes, and I don't know what that means.
Hope I'm not bumping it too much. We're figuring it out.
Selena Wang. All right, apparently you guys want to see that. Let me look up Selena Wang and see what that coverage is.
Thanks, Uhuru.
Where do I want to go?
Appreciate that. Check out what this timber.
Let's go check out here. I can bring up multiple screen.
Been here. Looks cool.
Oh, why are you doing that? Okay, you're not. Selena Wang. I feel dirty every time I say that.
Really?
Shots fired near the White House. Okay, let's switch over to there. I'll probably have to turn the sound up.
We're also following this breaking news from Washington, D.C., where there are reports of a shooting near the White House. Here is a live look at the White House right now. This is what we know. The White House North Lawn was cleared by Secret Service just about an hour ago after what appeared to be dozens of shots fired near the White House. ABC News reporter Selena Wang was working on a report there at the time. She posted this video at the moment the apparent gunshots were heard.
Only for the two sides to remain.
Oh, now I hear it. Holy crap. Yeah, that is.
Wang says she and other reporters were told to sprint into the White House press briefing room, where they are still currently being held. The Secret Service just posted on X that they are aware of reports that shots were fired, and they're now working to corroborate the information with personnel on the ground. Now, FBI Director Cash Patel just posted that the FBI is on the scene and supporting the Secret Service. We're also following this breaking news from Washington, D.C., where there are reports of a shooting near the White House. Here is a live look at the White House right now. This is what we know. The White House North Lawn.
I just want to point out, look at all those big, beautiful cranes working on the big, beautiful ballroom. Some would say the biggest. I can't do it as well as Chris.
Secret Service just about an hour ago after what appeared to be dozens of shots fired near the White House. ABC News reporter Selena Wang was working on a report there at the time. She posted this video at the moment the apparent gunshots were heard.
Only for the two sides to remain far apart.
Yeah, those were not handguns, Moondog. Those were not pistols.
Wang says she and other reporters were told to sprint into the White House
Unless it echoed a really weird way.
Still currently being held.
Those are long
guns. The
guns.
Secret Service just posted on X that they are aware of reports that shots were fired, and they're now working to corroborate the information with personnel on the ground. Now, FBI Director Cash Patel just posted that the FBI is on the scene and supporting.
Yeah, at least she was smart.
We do know President Trump was in the White House.
She was smart and got inside. It looked like a concrete wall even.
As soon as it comes in. But again, another scary situation involving gunfire and the President of the United States playing out in our nation's capital.
Some of the very same people who had to duck from gunfire at the White House Correspondents' Dinner just a few weeks ago.
Wow.
All right, we're going to bring back in Alex Hogan live outside the White House for the latest information.
They're going to go to you. Hi, Tommy. So we just got some new information from the White House,
exactly.
according to the press office. They said shortly after 6
for
p.m., an individual approached the Secret Service checkpoint outside the White House. This is at 17th and Pennsylvania Avenue, so just one block behind me. You can still see that there's a large police presence here. This involves the FBI, Secret Service, and of course, D.C. police. So the White House telling us that there was a preliminary investigation at this point that indicates that an individual approached. He removed a weapon from his bag and he began firing at police officers. Secret Service police officers then returned fire, striking that suspect, who was later transported to an area hospital where he later died.
Yeah, it looks
During
like
the shooting,
it may have
a
been the
bystander
White
was also
House
struck by
behind
gunfire. So the
window.
White House press team at this point telling us that it's really unclear if the bystander was struck by the suspect's initial gunfire or during the subsequent exchange of gunfire. So some big breaking news there from the White House. And one thing that we're learning from the White House, there were no injuries to members of the Secret Service, any of the personnel there. The president, again, was at the White House. We were continuing to follow all of the latest developments in a lot of these high-stakes meetings that he held today with members, the leaders of many of the countries in the Middle East, as the White House continues trying to push forward this new deal with Iran. And more details of that that will come out tomorrow. So all of this happening about an hour after we were told we wouldn't hear from the president again. We wouldn't hear anything from the White House. So the press team just releasing that statement. So that gives us a little bit more insight into exactly how all of this played out. Again, a large police perimeter around here, even though we have been told.
All right, guys, you guys want to see the original?
We're also following this breaking news from Washington, D.C. We're also following this breaking news from Washington, D.C., where there are reports of a shooting near the White House. Here is a live look at the White House right now. This is what we know. The White House North Lawn was cleared by Secret Service just about an hour ago after what appeared to be dozens of shots fired near the White House. ABC News reporter Selena Wang was working on a report there at the time. She posted this video at the moment.
Snook, send me a link on X. I want to check that out. I've never checked out your guys' other channel.
Two sides to remain far apart.
Wang says she and other reporters
yeah, that was cool. She was smart enough to get down like that.
Room, where they are still currently being held.
Oh, I didn't even. I meant to look to see what building was behind her.
They are aware of reports that shots were press briefing room where Wang says she and other reporters were.
Yeah, that's the one I saw, and I couldn't hear anything. Yeah, that's definitely the White House behind her.
The Secret Service just posted on X that they are aware of reports that shots were fired, and they're now working to corroborate the information with personnel on the ground. Now, FBI Director Kash Patel just posted that the FBI is on the scene and supporting the Secret Service.
We do know President Trump was in
this video.
Only for the two sides to remain far apart.
Yeah, that's as long as I can get it, guys.
Wang says she and other reporters were
two sides. Only for the two sides to remain far apart.
Yeah, she's right in front. She's on the other side of the path from the White House lawn. She's
Wang
right
says
there.
She and other reporters were told to sprint into the White House press briefing room, where they are still currently being held. The Secret Service just posted on.
Oh yeah, if they rushed her into the White House briefing room, then she was on White House grounds.
Corroborate the information with
they wouldn't invite her in if she wasn't on the grounds already.
Kash Patel just posted that the FBI is on the scene and supporting the Secret Service.
We do know President Trump was in the White House at the time of this shooting. We will bring you more information as soon as it comes in. But again, another scary situation involving gunfire and the President of the United States playing out in our nation's capital.
Some of the very same people who had to duck from gunfire at the White House Correspondents' Dinner just a few weeks ago.
Oh, did I get the wrong one?
We continue to follow that breaking news out of the district. Secret Service sources now tell Fox News that male suspect accused of firing shots towards the White House.
Well, if you're not on X,
died.
how can
Law
I
enforcement
figure
also
out?
reporting now that
Do you want to put the link in here?
and is in critical condition at this hour. Details are still emerging. That
if you want to put the link in here, Snooks, I want to check it out.
Now,
so
FBI
you're not on
agent,
X. How else are you going to get it to me?
Rich, thank you so much for joining us again tonight. It was not even a month ago that we had you on for the White House Correspondents' Dinner shooting. I'm curious, looking now again at a shooting very close to the president, as we know he was inside the White House at this time. What is jumping off the page to you?
Like you said, Sydney, way too often this kind of stuff is happening. What's jumping off the who, what, where, when, and why. This is not a serious attempt on the president. Anybody who walks up towards Secret Service and pulls out a handgun and starts shooting knows they're not making a
yeah, that's what I was saying. You're either incredibly insane or you're not actually trying. You're just trying to get attention or something.
Hopefully, it did not cost.
You couldn't. There's no way you can actually think this is going to succeed.
That other person is in critical condition. But yeah, big busy crime scene right now. They got to figure out who this is, anybody else associated with them. Simple little things like, did he arrive in a car? Is there any possibility of an explosive device in the car? A whole bunch of investigation needs to be done and just beginning now.
To that point, Rich, one thing that stuck out to me is it seemed that they were able to lift that lockdown relatively quickly.
Okay.
How are these law enforcement agencies able to make that determination? Because to your point, I know, as you said, at the White House Correspondents' Dinner shooting, you've got to make sure that there's not a second suspect, that there's not, to your point just now, an explosive device. Are you surprised at how quickly they were able to lift that
figure out a way to
lockdown?
send me an invite. I would like to go check out your other page.
They had the intelligence and they're
I don't know how you can do that, but if you can find out a way, then please do. And let us go watch it.
Reserve troops,
Lady Ingrid and I would like to go see what you guys are doing over there.
FBI, Metro PD, other law enforcement agencies would be there. So the facility is, as you know, very secure at any given
You know what?
Day or night. Now it's triple security in case there is any other
it
incident,
doesn't
any copycats, anybody else wants to raise havoc on a Saturday night. So
see, if I was on the other program,
the Secret Service knows exactly what they're doing as far as protecting
yeah, self-unaliving by cop.
One of the next
yeah,
steps
it's
for law
possible.
enforcement officers and investigators
Is there a
working
way?
this case right now. It has only been 2.5 hours, if that, since these reports of
No,
shots
I can't.
were
On the other program, there's a way to do a private chat with the mods.
Well, I've heard they've identified the person. Haven't released the name publicly, but that's helpful. The simple stuff that we always hear about, they're going to figure out where he lives, write search warrants, get to his digital.
Oh, that's just for people on the screen. That's not for mods.
See if he planned this out. Did any research?
Okay, I tried.
Co-conspirators, anybody that he told that he was thinking.
If you can find a way to send us an invite, Snooks, I would appreciate that. I want to see
how this.
But anyhow,
but Secret Service, they're great at protecting.
Yeah, we're going to find out. We're going to hear.
There have been attacks on the White House.
A lot of stuff. See, there goes that stupid beeping again.
30 years ago, somebody, when Obama was president, 30 years ago, when Obama was president, pulled out a rifle on Pennsylvania Avenue and took pot shots.
No, I get you, Snooks. I understand that 100%. Like I said, if you can find a way to do it privately, then please do so. Otherwise, we just won't worry about it. I wish you did X. That would be a lot simpler.
They've got the people in place to protect that facility, and they're very good at
it.
Rich, that is such a
if your boyfriend does
area,
X,
as you know. With so many tourists and also locals who
you
work
can
in
look
that
me
area
up
and live in that area. We now have
by
a
my
report
same
of this
name
shooting. We had
and
that
follow
report
me
of that other shooting, I believe,
X,
May 4th near the Washington Monument, which of course is right across from the White House. And a couple of months ago, also not far from the White House, when those 2 National Guard members were shot. I know you talked about there's so much security in that area in the district, but for folks who are walking around there in the coming days, I mean, I imagine this is on their minds. Is there any, recognizing you're not Secret Service, any assurances that you can give folks about the level of security there as we continue to see so many incidents where we know so many people go?
Well, security's already ramped up. Things like this, unfortunately, can happen and did happen.
Yeah, I can't
we see those
do
Secret
it
Service officers
on here anyways, Tiger.
Marked cars, they have perimeters.
Maybe if I was on YouTube program, but
when you think about the White
on
House,
this Restream, I don't get links in chat and stuff like that.
Inward,
I don't think.
Service has,
I know I just clicked on her name and
perimeters,
all I could do was block her. We don't want to do that.
To see if any suspicious events, people, vehicles that are nearby, checking metro stations, all kinds of things.
She said she did.
They don't want to talk
Moondog.
about it.
I guess I got to join and find out, right?
People, place, and technology in place to provide as much security as they can. This person didn't breach the perimeter, didn't get past Secret Service, didn't get close to the White House.
There's no way you think you're at the White House that you're going to make this work.
Bystander was hurt, maybe critically, but other than that, system worked.
And I know so many folks are certainly praying for that bystander tonight. Rich Kolko, retired FBI agent, thank you again for joining us on another Saturday night. We always appreciate your insight.
Of course.
Oh, you'd be surprised at the stuff we like. We're surprised at the stuff we like. We find ourselves watching some crazy shit sometimes. We're like, why are we watching this? I don't know, but I like it.
That accused shooter has died. Regina, you are still on scene right now. What can you tell us?
Yeah, well,
and if you knew all the conspiracy theorists that I hang out with,
just a second, I just want to describe to you the scene here because it's been like this for the past
in my circle of friends in the political sphere, I am very. I'm the normal one.
Police presence has stayed constant. We've continued to see a perimeter line secured by Secret Service, DC police, as well as the FBI. And this is just off of Pennsylvania Avenue,
that's kind of a weird word.
18th Street and 17th Street are similar. We can't go past this, but we have been seeing fire trucks, the ambulance just passing through here, as well as other law enforcement vehicles in this area. And law enforcement has also been sort of deterring traffic into other directions.
All right, guys. Well, I've been on for over a couple hours. I'm gonna have to get off here and either go back to sleep or be a human being and get something productive done. I've only got a couple hours of daylight left.
individual approached
Really need to go
a
clean the
checkpoint
bike.
near 17th Street and Pennsylvania Avenue,
What?
then pulled a weapon
Yes,
from a bag
Lady
and
Angry
opened
wants all
fire
my
on
attention, so
officers. Secret Service
means I have to tell
personnel
you guys to
returned
get the
fire,
hell out.
striking the suspect, who was taken to a hospital and later died. Officials also say a
You're gonna
bystander
do a
was
live
hit
stream
by
about cleaning the
gunfire
bike.
during
How
the
about that?
incident, but it's still unclear
That would be
whether
so
that
freaking
person was
boring.
struck by the suspect or
But then
during
again,
the
you guys watch
exchange
Danny
of
blow glass.
gunfire. We're still trying
So,
to know the status of that bystander.
but that's
No Secret
creative.
Service,
That's
we're
actually
told,
kind of
was
interesting. I
heard
watch it
during
too.
that time, but we also know that the president was inside the White House.
All right,
but was
guys.
not
Yeah, I'm
impacted
gonna
in
have to
this
bail out of
incident.
here.
This continues to remain
Let
under
me make that quiet so you
investigation.
can hear me.
One thing that I should mention, we're just a few blocks from.
There we go. Get rid of that. All right, yeah, guys. I'm gonna buzz off here. Maybe later after the sun goes down, I might see you guys in another chat or something like that. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Appreciate it. Looking at my chat, I'm pretty sure all of you guys know how to hit the clicky things. Click the clicky things. So I'm not even gonna say it. But thank you everybody for being in here. We love you guys. Appreciate it, and appreciate your support. So until the next episode, be good to each other and